Hi Aries, this is going to be your art channeled message and tarot reading. I channel messages through art and really anything creative. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross-watchers are welcome, and there's no rules to my readings, so if you're not an Aries or if it sounds like it's something you need to hear, like it almost seems too crazy to be a coincidence, then watch it for sure. Okay, what I started drawing for you was a dilated pupil. Then I finished it and it was a dilated eye altogether. I kept drawing once more and connected to the eye, which was supposed to be the start of the eyelashes, formed into a group of mountains. It transitioned right into the other. Keyword transition. You're at the bottom of the mountain. You're at the beginning of a major transition. Your pupils can dilate they can dilate when you're on drugs or specific medication. They can also dilate when there's fear or anxiety present. This transition is causing you anxiety. But what exactly are you afraid of? I get the feeling someone is starting from scratch or starting from zero. It's like this is the fool's journey. I'm getting to kind of like how the fool barely has any clothes on his back. He's unprepared. You left on a limb. And I don't even think it's left on a limb. I think it goes left on a whim. But for some reason I'm getting left on a limb. And what I was getting with that too is like a limb can be your legs, obviously. So someone left on foot. Someone is leaving abruptly on foot. It's almost like a spot-on decision. I'm leaving. You had no time to think about it. No clothes on your back. It's the fool's journey. It's a new beginning, but it's a very unprepared one. And that's why there's this fear. It was a giant, risky leap of faith. You know you still have work to do. You know you still have to hike up that huge mountain. The fool still has a long way or a long walk to go. And I don't usually do this all the time, but I was pre-shuffling. And sometimes I'm like, okay, this is going to be the reading, but it doesn't end up being the reading because it's way too hectic and all over the place. But I got skunk spirit. And I think what did it say on there? I don't know, but what I got with that was, you know how skunks have like skunk repellent? They spray when they're scared, and that's the whole idea here. You're scared. You have a spiritual repellent, not skunk repellent, spiritual repellent. And then I was also getting this energy, I guess, of fire, the wands element. Like remember I said left on a limb instead of left on a whim? You left fast. No second thought. It's like you were also thinking with your emotions. It's very abrupt, like you were thinking in anger. Someone stormed out, left in anger. And like that was it. It's almost like you'd rather struggle financially instead of struggling mentally, because whatever was getting you riled up, it's almost like it's not worth being here. It's like you'd rather struggle and start all over instead of being there. You'd rather start from zero. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Ooh. Thinker. Didn't I say that's what this lacked? There's not much thought went into this, but now I think someone's having second thoughts. You left, you're already starting to realize you can't turn back. Whatever you did, you can't turn back. And now you're starting to think like, whoa, I'm gonna have a really hard time here. Even though you know you made the right choice, you're starting to think of like, this isn't gonna be as easy as I thought it was. I don't think you're used to being on your own. Could be used to having roommates, or you've never left the house. And the fool can be a very young person, someone who's obviously inexperienced, like Page of Pentacles would be. So you could be very young. I'm also getting 18, like you're leaving the house for the first time, branching out on your own, and now you're thinking. It's setting in, like, oh my god, do I have everything I need? It's like now you're starting to think after the fact. It was like emotions first, logic afterwards. She's there with her arms not arms crossed. Well, I am kind of seeing that too, arms crossed. You're stubborn, you're angry. So yeah, thinking came after the fact, and you're like, wait, can I do this? Even though I think it's the right choice. 4 and 4 is 8, and 8, like 888, is usually associated with abundance. So I think money is a concern here. Or maybe you didn't think twice because you had everything you needed, but now you're just, what do they call that? When something doesn't hit right away? It's like a late or long overdue reaction. That's what you're having. It's starting to set in. Like, whoa, this is really happening. Whoa, I'm actually on my own now. Whoa, I'm actually a very independent person, and I wasn't before. Okay. All the Fool has was a few clothes on his back and a dog. So shoot, you could the only person you have with you could be a pet. See what's coming though. Oh, and look, Aries shuffled Knight of Wands. That's exactly what I was getting. Left on a whim, left very fast. Something about like a hot temper. Someone left angry. Also getting like either you or someone you're connected to like feels really sad or regretful over how that ended. It's very explosive, like I didn't really need to happen. Yep. See? Leaving. Turning around, not looking back. First card out. And with the swords on the ground here, I'm seeing, obviously you didn't really think about this right away. Those are the thoughts. No time left to think, you're just pissed off. 5 is also change. So yeah, it's like I need change. I'm done. 10 of Pentacles. It's usually about like something that's generational. Seeing that's money in the bank. It's like I already have everything saved up. I think I'm ready to split. Yep, you're ready to split. You've worked very hard. I'm seeing a list. Like you see how he's actively working on that one and that one's sort of finished as well. And then these are all finished. It's like adding a new thing to your collection, adding more money to your bank. And I was getting finances. This afterthought could also be, wait, there's actually more that I need. I'm not as financially secured as I think I am. I'm also getting this energy of like depending on your family. So yes, this is someone that's moving out for the first time. And here it is again, like she's not looking. It's like you're trying to avoid the reality of the situation. Like, wait, I actually still have more work to do. I can't really make this leap of faith yet. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, it was, you were almost in this King of Wands energy, ready to take on the world. Jump into things right away. Ooh, and then Ace of Wands. See, I'm telling you, that's... Thinking more of an excitement than you are being, like, practical. And then we have the moon, and I was getting you were scared. There's that fear. That's the overall energy. The fear is what's setting in. So like after the initial excitement wears off, like, oh, I'm doing something new, doing something brand new. I no longer have to deal with what I was doing in the past. But then here it is. What have I done? I'm gonna get a new deck. I want to see here. With the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords, I'm also seeing a sudden stop. Like something stopped you in your tracks. Like you couldn't work anymore. You couldn't save anymore. So that's what this was. You're unprepared. Whatever made you leave on a limb, like leave on foot, I don't think someone was going by car. Whatever made you do that really screwed up the process you had in mind. Now it's like you're looking for answers. See how the wolf is looking up to the moon? I'm getting that's a werewolf. Werewolves only come out on full moons. They don't come out every night. I feel like you rarely ask for guidance, or like you rarely pray or like sit with yourself, because I was getting you weren't really, once again, I said this like multiple times, you weren't thinking about it. You're not the type of person that likes to go into deep thought. You just take action, as we can see here. So like, oh, you sure as hell, come on, that's King of Wands. Like you sure as hell know how to take action, but I don't think you're not used to planning, so that's why this is terrifying. But I also don't blame you, because Five of Swords can, obviously everyone knows, very manipulative energy, could be manipulative communication. So this could have been a toxic household. Come on, like those two cards, that's all I'm seeing with that. Or you were depending on other people for money. I've never gotten this card before, I don't think. Magic works through you. Magic works through you. I'm getting through the whole body. I just got major reset. Like it's like your body's resetting. Your life is really like resetting if you think about it. This anxiety, this fear won't be around for much longer. And I'm also with magic works through you, I'm getting things will always work out. Like magic works through you. You always find a way to turn a bad situation, an uncomfortable situation, into I got this. It's all good. Like I know what I'm doing now. That could also be this is a good thing. It's like you're finally thinking for yourself is what I got. You're not used to thinking for yourself. You're always used to people like doing it for you. Whoever this person is, they're always thinking for you, doing for you. It's almost like they have you under their wing, but it wasn't a good thing. And now that you're gone, it's like, haha, try fending for yourself. That's what this energy gives me. Like, try fending for yourself, you're not gonna make it. That could even be what someone said before, like someone left on a limb or left on foot, left unprepared, left without thinking. It's like, haha, try making it out there, you'll be back. So that's exactly what someone's thinking as well. But magic works through you. The Fool might be starting at 0. You might be at the bottom of the mountain, but you still have, like, you're gonna learn so much by being out on your own. And you also get to be more independent. I feel like that's what you were missing out on. You learn a lot by being out on your own. It's a major beginning in one's life. I don't think this fear will last much longer. Because look, 6 of Wands. See, this is you proving to the people that thought you couldn't make it, like, this is you charging ahead. Magic works through you. You're making it happen regardless. If you think you're unprepared, or maybe you didn't even think you aren't unprepared, it's just you were made to feel that way. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna make it out on your own. You know how you can say, I've seen this multiple times on Twitter, it's like, people say, don't talk fear into my plans. Someone was talking fear into your plans. It's almost like they still actively are. They're thinking it at least. I also got telepathically. So maybe you're not necessarily connected to this person, but it's like their voice is still in your head. It's really weird. It's like everyone's had a negative person in their life where it's like they still affect you even when you're not around them. What they used to say, what they used to do, and it's like constantly in your head. But it's like you have a choice to put that voice to rest. And that voice can also be the ego. It's like, I'm not prepared, I can't do this, I'm not capable, I can't be out on my own. I've never been independent. I feel like that's something you've always wanted to do. But magic works through you anyway. And look at inside the beetle. It's not like you see any, like, of the beetle's guts or intestines or anything like that. It's all rainbows. Almost looks like a beautiful illustration. I love how I said gut instead of anything else. You have the guts. You have the guts. You have the magic. That's what this is. It's all magic inside there. It's like magic running through your entire body because it's a reset. Major reset. You can even be feeling tingles throughout your body. Like shivers, like a tingle. I'm also getting shivers up your spine. That's the anxiety as well. It's like, I'm scared. I'm starting to think about this. Do I really have the money? 4 and 4 is 8. Do I really? You could be saying 888, and maybe that's your confirmation. It's like you're asking a question to yourself, and then you're getting confirmation that you made the right choice. And I think you did. It's definitely the right choice. Okay. I think I want to finish this with one more card. I'm really feeling this deck again. Ooh. And notice here how I really like how this is put. There's an arm on this wand, and he has an arm on this one. But this one has no face. I see this is you, like in reality, ready to take on this new cycle, this not recharge. Well, you are recharging, but this, whatever I said with the body, I said your body's recharging or restarting, recalibrating. And then this is like your angel. It's in the clouds. You obviously can't see your angels or your guides, but it's like they're doing the same thing. It's like, if I can do it, you can do it. It's almost like they're pushing you in that direction. They're like, hey, look that way. You're in the right path. Magic works through you, which is them. So I feel like you're gonna be seeing plenty of signs. I almost picture them. This is really funny. I always get it like this, but it's almost like they're like, okay, do this. I just saw that scene in SpongeBob where he's like, okay, no, the lid. Touch the lid, and he kept touching around the lid and not the top, and they're like trying to give a toddler instructions. That's what this is. It's like, if I can do it, you can. If everyone else can do it, you can. It's almost like you don't have faith in yourself. Don't have faith in yourself, but I think that's gonna change because, come on, right underneath that, 6 of Wands. I feel like also you're gonna find a balance between fear and not fear, thoughts and emotions. You're gonna try not to make decisions without thinking first, despite it turning into a good thing, because I feel like magic obviously works through you. You always turn a bad situation into a good one, but I feel like you're gonna learn that, okay, maybe I need to sit with major decisions from now on. Have a good balance in between there, moderation. Because navigating through life on one extreme or the other is not, it's probably not the best thing to do. Oh yeah, and I got distracted again. Did I even get another card? No, I didn't. Ooh. Deep knowing. And here's the moon again. This fear, like I said, balance, this fear is turning into a deep knowing that you will be okay. That you'll be taken care of. And I think, see how the reading ends here? Like these are the last two cards. You have a deep knowing because it was confirmed to you. You got signs. It's like, even if other people might be on your side, your angels and guides, ancestors are always on your side. Look at that. That moon is smiling. It's not terrified. Here you are looking for guidance, like a werewolf comes out during the full moon. I feel like you're actually seeking, you always seek guidance on full moons. And there's the owl. Deep knowing that everything's going to be okay. Deep knowing that magic always moves through you. Ooh, and this is 7, and that's also 7. Okay, Aries, that's the end of your reading or channeled message. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Well, I hope you did. But yeah, look for those signs, because it's almost like your angels, guides are trying to guide you, literally. Show you how to do it, show you how it works. Okay, Aries. Please like, subscribe. I think I already said that, but yeah. Bye.